Is India softening its stance on the cryptocurrency regulations? Is there a glimmer of hope behind the dark tunnel of regulatory mayhem? Are we following the US model of cryptocurrency regulations? SEBI has made a groundbreaking announcement that is in the favor of regulating cryptocurrencies rather than outright banning it like RBI intends to do. Well, RBI has made its stance very clear that VDAs represent a microeconomic risk. Furthermore, SEBI said it could monitor cryptocurrencies that take the form of securities as well as new offerings called initial coin offerings that are ICOs, and the fiat-backed digital tokens should be regulated by RBI. SEBI further suggested multiple regulators to regulate the VDA markets. Well, this would be similar to the US, where tokens that are in the nature of securities and cryptocurrency exchanges fall under the purview of SEC. Well, here is a special report.
Securities and Exchange Board of India is indeed considering cryptocurrency for regulation. This is a recent development and signifies a potential shift in India's approach to cryptocurrencies. In contrast to the RBI's cautious approach, SEBI has recently proposed a framework for overseeing cryptocurrency. This suggests they are open to regulating the crypto market rather than banning it entirely. Their proposal centers around overseeing crypto that functions similarly to securities and initial coin offerings. Well, this suggests they might differentiate between various types of cryptocurrencies in their regulatory approach. It's important to note that the RBI still has reservations about cryptocurrencies. They reportedly advocate for a ban on stablecoins, citing potential risks. The government might adopt a multi-regulator approach with SEBI overseeing specific aspects and the RBI focusing on financial stability concerns. SEBI's proposal could pave the way for clearer regulations in the Indian crypto market, potentially offering greater protection for investors.
Now, I have with me Mr. Abhishek Chauhan, who is also an avid crypto trader. So Abhishek, what impact do you think that SEBI's recent announcement would have on Indian trading activity? Also, do you think we will witness a spike in India's trading volume?
Thank you, Shubha, for asking the question. So, SEBI's green lighting, and this is so putting the draft into this is something which is a green light into the crypto. Correct. Because a lot of Indian users are unable to get into crypto. Binance is currently banned on the App Store, but I think with the FIUs also happening on the Binance and KuCoin side, we can see the App Stores coming back, which would easily make it to onboard users, because when a new person wants to invest into crypto, where do they go? They go to an exchange, and that is how they come in. So first, it's a green light with FIU, with SEBI. SEBI has said that regulations come into the picture. People were worried that is crypto a scam, is crypto legal, is it illegal? But now with this passing, and SEBI has said that they'll allocate regulatory bodies for different purposes. So for ICOs, we have something. For insurances in crypto, we have a different body which would take part of it. So calling all different bodies would make it more regulated. When something is more regulated, it gives more confidence to the investors to come and invest in crypto. Bitcoin has recently also broken all-time high, and Solana is going on a meme frenzy. Everybody is getting into memes. We saw Roaring Kitty come back as well. So the meme frenzy is going on like crazy. People want a piece of the cake, but they can't get a piece of the cake. But I think this makes it much better. Having taxation, having a proper structure, having regulation is something that everybody has always waited for a very long time. A few countries have already done it, and I think this makes it very good for India to start and get into the picture as well.
Well, thank you, Abhishek. That's an interesting word coming in from my colleague, Abhishek Chauhan. So to take this discussion forward, I have been joined by Mr. Sonu Jain, CA, Mr. Drupad Das, Colors of India, and Mr. Chandan Goswami, a Web3 legal expert. Welcome to 3.0 TV, gentlemen. So firstly, let's understand from you, Mr. Sonu, what do you think will be the impact of SEBI's recent announcement on cryptocurrencies?
So finally, we have some good news for the Indian crypto community. SEBI in its paper to the Parliamentary Committee has specifically mentioned that it is interested to regulate crypto assets in India, specifically those we deal with initial coin offerings, ICOs, and also certain crypto securities. So, this is a good progress, considering that previously we only had RBI, which was very vocal in its stand that crypto assets should be banned in India. Even when we consider the finance minister's stand, she was more on the side that, crypto assets in India should wait for a global consensus, a global regulations, and only then will we relook our stand on that. So this is a very good progress in terms of crypto regulations.
Now moving on to you, Mr. Chandan, can you please highlight the impact of the same?
SEBI's recent suggestion of having a multi-agency approach to regulate the cryptocurrency market in India is a very welcome move. And it's also a stark departure from what we so far have seen, a very historically cautious approach in regulating the crypto market. If this suggestion of SEBI is taken into practice, it will have a very positive impact, not just domestically, but also in a global manner.
And lastly, Mr. Drupad Das, can you share your views regarding the SEBI's recent announcement?
The Finance Ministry has actually set up a government panel to look at the policy perspective. What will the policy for digital assets in India actually look like? And the chief recommendation from SEBI was that different regulators should regulate different aspects of the digital asset industry. Similarly, securities and everything to do with securities will be SEBI. Anything and everything to do with insurance will be IRDAI, and so forth.
Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us. Now let's understand some interesting facts. Well, traders on Indian exchanges CoinDCX, WazirX and BitBNS hit $2.6 million, $3.4 million and $7.8 million respectively in the month of February, clocking their highest ever volume since June 2023. Well, the surge in cryptocurrency demand is driven by Bitcoin ETFs purchasing it at a rate far surpassing the willingness of long-time holders to sell their Bitcoin. Despite higher taxation, India is now the second largest cryptocurrency market. Well, according to a PwC report published in the month of December 2023, so far 31 countries have regulations in the place that allow for trading in cryptocurrencies. Is this announcement a hint that India would be the 32nd country to have regulations in place? Well, let's hope with more regulatory clarity, the Indian cryptocurrency would go leaps and bounds and we might see some Indian crypto related products like US Bitcoin ETFs. Well, that's all in today's special segment. This is me, Shobham Joshi, signing off. For more such interesting updates and market analysis, keep watching 3.0 TV or log on to our website or scan the QR code. Thank you.